Something very exciting is coming. I know. Jess is excited about it. Any guesses on what it is? Shh. We are still in cob mode out here, but we have a challenge. We are expecting some rain today. Can you believe it? If we get a lot of rain, what it's gonna do to that cob? Hopefully it doesn't melt it. Well, with that rain, what's it gonna do to the cob? What's it gonna do to the bags? And let's find out. Good morning, good morning. We are still in cob mode out here. As you can see, everything is still how we left it, and we got a lot more to go. And if you're new here, I just want to say my wife and I are building our own sustainable Earthbag home off-grid here in the Arizona desert, and we're glad to have you here. I got a lot of dirt prepared. I spent the other day getting a whole bunch of dirt, 6 huge cartfuls of dirt ready to go. I think that 6 cartfuls will get us far, but we have a challenge. We are expecting some rain today. Can you believe it? Maybe this is the front end of a healthy monsoon season. We'll see. So we got a lot of work to do, and we don't have a whole lot of time to do it because that rainstorm could be heading in this afternoon. So wish us luck. What do you say, buddy? You ready to start the day? You ready to get going? Crew. Alright, you keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're doing a good job. See, and I roll up the sleeve so I don't get too much mud on my shirt. This cob ain't no joke. I guess stiff. Ah! This is gonna be the fun part, y'all. I'm actually a little jealous. I'll get to cob over the archway here. You got this, girl. Ah, Kreia. Sun's out. Can see you got prepared. You think it's gonna rain today? It says there's an 80% chance.
Whoa, it went up.
Meanwhile, we are making some progress. Look at all this cob getting done. We just got this small little section over here. Look at how Jess gets to this platform. It's fun, right? It's almost like a little playground built on the side of a... Get to jump around. Jump around! Jump around! Jump up and get down. Don't get down. Well, at least don't jump down. We're running low on dirt, so hopefully we'll have enough to cover the rest of this. Make it last. So when we started this day, it was super cloudy. It looked very much like it could rain. I think the chances of rain were 80%. But then the sun came out, all the clouds were gone, and it's getting hot while we're working. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we got an army of clouds. It could rain still. I don't know where these clouds came from, but all of a sudden we're surrounded.
Still sunny though.
Oh, it's still sunny. The clouds are everywhere except in front of the sun. Uh-oh, just the first drops. Ah! Ah! It is raining, y'all. Super exciting. The question is, we just got a whole fresh layer of cob on the wall. We're kind of wondering if we get a lot of rain, what it's going to do to that cob. Hopefully it doesn't melt it. The dry cob should be fine. We'll have to see about the fresh stuff. Something very exciting is coming, but I gotta get this area prepared. I'm excited about it, and I know Jess is excited about it. Alright, so we got a little landing pad for when the delivery comes. Woo, can't wait for it. So I got this here right now, but I can always move these cinder blocks if it's too difficult to get the delivery up on there. But right now I think it'll provide a nice little platform. Any guesses on what it is? Shh. Good morning, everyone. So we had a little bit of rain during the day, but we had a downpour last night. 0.4 inches. Now, it really came down kind of heavy last night, and I know people question like, well, with that rain, what's it gonna do to the cob? What's it gonna do to the bags? And let's find out. So things are looking really good. Even the freshly laid cob that we just did the other day still looks really good. So the only problem I see is right here. Some of the application here might have been a little bit thinner, and then with the board it might have added some extra water in some of these areas, but you could clearly see some of the cob has broken off. That was a quick and dirty application, definitely not meant to last, and we'll probably end up going over a couple of these sections again in the near future. The areas where Jess really labored on it, where she took her time and carefully placed the cob, that's all looking good. Even all the new stuff looking fantastic. Okay, we're inside the house. We have that shade cloth up here, so that's gonna focus a lot of water in here, but everything's looking really good on the inside. No issues with the bags. And with water hitting some of these bags, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. A little bit of water will seep in there, get that dirt inside there a little bit more wet, a little bit more moist, and you know, it'll just make it that much more solid when it dries out again. I think everything's looking good. Yeah, I just want to say even the tops of the hallway, those are going to probably take really the brunt of the rain, any rain that comes down, and those look fine as well. Just a couple little patches, and that's really just because of probably the thinness of the application and how fast we went about it, but otherwise, looking real good. Alright, so I just got a call that delivery should be here pretty soon. I love getting deliveries and stuff like that, getting it out of the way as early as possible. But this time I was kind of hoping maybe it'd come a little bit later, just so that things dry out a little bit here. The sun's coming out now, so things would probably dry out. Might still be a little wet when they get here. Hopefully that doesn't cause any trouble. Uh-oh, it's here, y'all. Let's get it open and installed. Jess is gonna be happy. Shh. Starting to think maybe I should have told them to leave it outside of the roof. We got a new refrigerator. What? So tell me, how you feeling?
It's exciting.
Cool. Alright, you can see Jess hard at it. Jess is going over some of the areas where the cob washed away a little bit. And like I said, the reason why the cob probably washed away in this area, one, slightly thinner application. Two, it's a little bit more runoff because of the board above there. Probably collecting that rainwater and then funneling it right onto the cob.
You could see like the lines of water running down the wall there.
The areas that you did do on top there are just immaculate. They're completely unfazed by that rain.
I was worried because they weren't fully dry.
Yeah, they weren't dry yet, so that was another issue, but it held up really well. She takes her time out here, but it's really well done and it holds up really nicely. Here it goes, y'all. Plugging it in. Starting up. You want to give them a tour? The new refrigerator? Phenomenal. It's coming out.
Not much ice left.
So it's not hitting its 5-day guarantee.
I don't think it's guaranteed. It says right in the front, keeps the ice 5 days. I think Arizona days, as far as like ice measurement, might be a little different. We found that it keeps ice for 3 Arizona days.
So they must have been doing their study in the Arctic days. This must be the Arctic days. Or Wichita, Kansas, is that where it is?
Wichita. Alright, let's get this stuff in the new fridge.
What's the temp in there?
Oh, should we test it? Oh, 32.7. It's cold.
Oh, does that have one of those cool egg holder things?
Sorry, but fits 18 eggs.
That whole space, that's crazy. Man, I still can't believe we got a regular refrigerator over here.
I'm pretty excited. It's been like over 3 years since we've had a full-size refrigerator.
Yeah, we're gonna need a refrigerator anyway for the new house once it's done. It's an investment we were already thinking about. So this should give us a lot more room. It should consume a lot less electricity than the RV fridge, so it's an investment we wanted to make.
It's a bit weird having the refrigerator outside. We already have like a small chest freezer that we keep outside. That's not too big of a deal. So I think just stepping outside and grabbing things won't be a big deal.
Having it outdoors is not the ideal place for a refrigerator. It's right next to the trailer. The roof doesn't go over the trailer.
It's a bit of a gap.
A little bit of a gap, so rain, stuff like that could get under there. I'm gonna build a small enclosure over here and seal it up and make sure water can't get at these things.
Yeah.
And maybe help kind of keep the sun off of it a little bit. And that might make it run a little bit more efficiently. Everything that fit in our old refrigerator now fits in the door of our new one. What are you gonna put in there? Oh, the 2 lemons. And as far as the cob goes, we are almost done cobbing the outside. That has been a challenge. It has been work. Because you're probably putting at some areas maybe 2 to 3 inches, and other areas maybe 3 to 4 inches.
Yeah, and I think going a little thicker will make it last longer too.
You know, we just had that rainstorm and it held up well. I think taking out some of those rounded edges of the bags, it's definitely shown to help. It's just that water sheds so quickly, and then it'll do less harm to the cob work. So coming up, we're gonna push on, finish off the rest of this dome.
And then inside?
I think we're gonna maybe get a little bit of coverage on the inside. The cob cannon is ready to go. I just need one more piece and then it'll be fine. We can test out the cob cannon and we'll see. But I think even maybe before we get to the inside, I need to get the gutters up and start getting the piping in and start getting it ready for the rain. I should now have that delivery of the gutter hangers.
Now that it rained.
Now that it rained, this past rain is like a shot across the bow, like, hey, I'm coming. You better get ready. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to give us a video a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.